and extend.
Morning, Bruce.
Namaste, Sharon.
There's definitely something missing.
Need a hand?
Thanks, Bruce.
Sorry, reflex.
Oh, what are you doing, Bruce?
I'm pouring the wine. You know it's been a good day when you don't want it to end. Constellation of sausages, right there.
discoveryparks.com.au. Do it all.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to BVTV, brought to you by the Dandenong Club and the Moama Bowling Club. My name's Tony Shewell. VBL5 action, the second leg in our opening match. Bringing you the singles match of Brad Holland for the Bendigo Gold Raiders. He's up against Dylan Fisher for the Traralgon Lyrebirds. Opening end just underway. Joining me in commentary, Kai Shannon. Evening to you, Kai.
Hello, Tone. Pleasure to be here as usual. A little bit of a chilly night up here at Club Barham. Brad Holland be looking to get one. Close his couple down at the minute. Oh, that's a very good shot.
He is a star player, Brad Holland. Queen's padding this match, marking this match, I should say. We'll just find out. It looks like it to be one the way of Brad Holland for the Bendigo Gold Raiders. It is. First to 15, actually says first to 21 in our graphics, so we'll get that fixed. Also have the fours match. The very rink next door. Of course, the reverse to our legs earlier. Pairs and triples were on earlier this afternoon, and now singles and fours to complete the five-side format.
Very exciting format, isn't it, Tone? That you're never out of it until the very, very end. We saw that in our last stream match this afternoon.
Yeah, it's an absolute ripper. If you do have an opportunity to get to Club Barham this weekend, do so. We've got a couple more matches coming to you tomorrow. Of course, we'll have them all on BVTV as well, but we will go from about 9 in the morning till 6 in the evening tomorrow. Top two teams in each of our sections will make their way through to finals. Pool B matches will be played next weekend at Deer Park, and finals the following weekend also at the new indoor facility at Deer Park. Brad Holland with his very familiar tactic of essentially T to T. We'll see that a lot from him throughout this match. Won't bother Dylan Fisher, that's for sure. Not too much bothers a player of a snapper's quality.
Of course, Moonee Valley teammates, these two, Tone.
Yes. Former state teammates. Of course, Dylan Fisher made the move to Tassie last season. It's just been signed up by the mighty Cabramatta. Good track from Dylan Fisher, but just lacked just a little bit of speed. Still holds one. Looks like Bendigo Gold Raiders might have picked up a 3 on the opening end in the fours. So a nice start to them 12-end match in the fours.
Brad Holland nagging the jack again. Back cuts it slightly and passes through. Still one to Dylan. With good speed, this is a pretty good shot. I think he's going to have to slow a little. Yeah, that's brilliant.
That's how you do it. I'm sure that's what you would do if you were out there, Kai.
Well. Does take away that gap though. Can get to the last bolt. Flop off it, it'll definitely be shot. Searching weight in the area, not far away. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Not much of a gap there. Brad Holland has found it.
Looking to add a third, Dylan Fisher. Yeah, that's a pretty good set of bowls. It will be 3 to Dylan. Three it is, as indicated by our marker. Dylan asking for the jack about 2 or 3 feet from the top of the line. Dylan just falling a little shy. Of course, you can see on our screen there, the new event, all in 5s. Coming September this year. It's diverse, it's inclusive. Brad Holland, not far away here again. Just needs to hang a little. Great speed. Dylan needs to hang around as well. Very similar shot. They sweep from out there. It's coming now. Dylan's still very interested. Needs to get down a little more.
Falls in, it's probably shot. Your eyes are better than mine, Kai. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it is. I think 1 to Dylan. Jordan Yates getting very excited down the other end of the green. Dylan needing this one to hold, very similar to his second. Little shy, little narrow.
It's a bit of a messy head for this standard of bowls. They won't do this too often, but there are a couple little tricks on that particular hand, so just taking a little bit of time to get used to it. Certainly players of this standard won't take too long.
I don't think he's far away at all.
No, I think he's gotten used to it already, has Brad Holland. Well played.
Good shots.
I'd say it's just the one, but we'll wait for confirmation.
There's our split screen action between
2 it is.
the
There you
4s
go.
and the singles.
Three apiece in the race to 15 in our singles. For those just tuning in, welcome to VBL5, brought to you by Discovery Parks, an Australian owned and operated company founded in 2004 by CEO Grant Wilkins. A special treat for all of our viewers. You can head online to discoveryholidayparks.com.au and claim an exclusive 15% discount if you don't mind. Just pocket in the promo code BowlsVictoria15. 15% off at Discovery Parks. Beautiful parks and beautiful bowls, Brad Holland. Not quite a touch-up.
Careless. Very good shot. Loving the player focus here, Tone. You get all the expressions on their face.
We do.
Brad Holland, not far away again. Probably needs to settle a little.
That's nice.
Very, very good bowling. Much better speed.
Lyrebirds have claimed the end next door. He had updated the scoreboard, so we'll wait and let you know how many that is. Brad Holland continues to pepper this jack.
This is a great set of singles, Stone, isn't it? Look at that, 3 bowls within 2 feet. Is it going to hold on enough? Fortunately not. Potentially gets a 3rd shot out of it. Maybe.
Still in a bit of trouble is Dylan Fisher. Brad Holland can keep firing in here. Nothing really behind for Dylan Fisher, so no huge danger for Brad Holland. Landon Randall's watching on Facebook. He's asking, Kai, who's your tip for this game?
Oh, it's a hard one to tip, Tone, isn't it? 2 quality players. I'm going to go... Look, it's hard to go past Brad Holland after this end, isn't it?
Well, he certainly looks like he's dialed in.
He swayed my tip a little bit there, but I'm going to go Brad Holland.
All right, I'm going to go Dylan Fisher in a nail biter. I'm thinking like a 15, 13 or 14.
Ooh.
Just too good to keep down.
Talking about too good to keep down, Tone. Well, that's a very, very good shot.
One down there, not a bad result at all.
Be very happy with that. 4-1. Very, very good shot.
As good as a win. 4-3, early lead. Brad Holland, the man they call Dutchie.
Did you say that?
I did not say that, no.
Flying Jack on rink 4. It's bounced off the bank and finished almost in line with our commentary desk. Who was that? One of the club Barron boys, the locals.
Yeah, it's a fair old roost.
Yeah, the umpire's out there seeing if the jack's a legal length. Good shot, Dylan Fisher. And Storm have jumped out to a lead in both of these legs, 3-1 and 5-0.
Yeah, 3-1 is the singles. That's Liv Cartwright leading Mark Armstrong. And the 4 was Vic Storm leading 5-0, as you say. It does say after one end, so
It'll be very interesting to
handy pickup.
see what happened there.
Brent Reiner saying that must have been a Brad Ord draw shot. Good call, Reiner.
Wow. Storm, in fact, did pick up a 5 on that first end tone.
Not a bad way to start. Dylan Fisher still holding one here. Something behind the jack. It's not a bad home. This one coming in fast.
Something behind the jack that counts.
Well, that will do. Cover and
Deal
count.
scenario.
Brad Holland with one bowl remaining. Holland wants to come down and have a look. We need to get this Traralgon v Bendigo Gold Raiders using the in-venue scoreboard, Kai. Just laziness, isn't it? Lazy.
Get that turkey next door, Darren Burgess, on it.
I'm going to tell him you called him that. Congratulations, of course, to Darren Burgess, picked in the state over 60 side.
Silly
For the
burger.
first time, he's only just turned 60. Of course, half a club mate of yours. He plays under permit at Essendon, so probably got every right to call him a turkey. Here we go, Brad Holland.
Easy 2 down.
And Dylan Fisher still has one bowl to count.
It's not far away here at all, Tone.
Going hard at this. There's
Bowler
gonna be
jack.
contact.
Oh,
Probably 2 down, back to 1 down, so it's still a victory of sorts.
that's very unlucky.
Dylan Fisher with about 2 feet. As we'll see this one on the replay. Gets the bowl. Got the jack back on the way through, but unfortunately just gets the touch of the edge of it. And back to the second of Dylan
Any
Fisher's
more
bowl.
of the jack, he would have had 2 in that
Oh,
back
yeah.
left corner.
Yeah.
Would have been happy days.
There are some big drives going on. Jordan Yates over the other side of the green, giving it a fair old roost down there too.
Does he like a drive?
He doesn't mind it, yes.
Didn't notice.
Dylan Fisher doesn't mind picking up shots. Yeah, I'd say that's good enough for another. We'll just wait for confirmation from Glenn, who's marking this match. Dutchie's going to quickly put a tape on it. I think he does. Kind of resigned to the fact that it's 2. Right, there you go. Well, eyes deceive us. It is 1. Dylan Fisher Now moves along to 4 to level this one up. 4 shots apiece. First to 15 here, VBO. These two teams played the pairs and triples earlier on today. Pairs went the way of Bendigo Gold Raiders 13-11. Triples went the way of Traralgon Lyrebirds 15-13. So nothing splitting them after the opening legs of the round 1 match here for VBL5.
Fair start that, Dylan Fisher.
Just a reminder too about the 2026 Women's Country Carnival, 14 to 17 September 2026. Entries are open. Head to clubbarham.com.au to get your entries in. Wow, the time up this way in just a couple of months' time. As is the All-in-Fives, the new inaugural event. It's diverse, inclusive. Going to be a heap of fun for the first time for the All-in-Fives. That's also coming up on BVTV in September.
Dylan's on a good line here too. Very consistent.
Nice response there from Dutchie. Fisher's just a touch under in terms of being able to use that ball. Still one away of Brad Holland. It's Rob Baker in the background. He's about 18 rinks away and you can still hear him chastising himself.
Miss, turn, miss. Oh, no, not that one. Dylan. A little bit of jack move and he'll be happy. Or maybe not that way, but does the trick. Might see Touchy rip one up the middle here. Angle's too tricky for a draw shot, I think. It's speed up the middle. He's got the backers to kill is okay. Speed it is. Oh, is it going to go out? Oh, it's definitely better. I think it'll be back to the one. The one to Dylan Fisher, it looks to me. And it is. Gets the correct side of that Dylan Fisher bolt. Flicks the jack out, but then a few rolls of the same bolt. Just sneaks in for shot. Dylan starting us off here. Needs to settle a little bit or get the jack. Does get it. Brilliant start.
Probably better on the back end, isn't it? Because I get both balls.
Brad Holland goes, not today. If you're going to put one there next to the jack, I'm going to use it. Forces Dylan to switch over. Just misses the line. Didn't mind the speed. You know, jack or bowl sort of speed. Brad will be looking again to get to that first Dylan Fisher bowl. It's coming now. Needs to rip a little more. Oh, missing behind isn't the worst option either. Good shooting. It's where they swoop from. I don't know if it will at that pace. Again, getting to a really good area. Fair area again, Brad Holland needs to hang about a little bit. Doesn't want to create a target. Oh, that might look very, very enticing for Dylan Fisher. Yeah, look at that angle. I'd say Dylan might be short here. Searching sort of weight. Oh, he's turned his back. He's not happy. It's gone under. That's a chance gone begging for Dylan Fisher. Big chance here, Brad Holland. At a third, potentially take a 7-4 lead. Watching with intent. It's a fair area again, and he's played at good speed. That is very, very, very good bowling. Brad Holland picks up 3, gets a little buffer.
It is, of course, the race at 21. I've been saying 15, that's what the VBL qualifiers were.
You turkey.
I think maybe someone else is playing a little joke on me, but that's cool. I'll get them back.
Wow.
So 21 up, as you say. Dutchy just picking up a couple of shots there and heads to 7-4 lead. Evening to you, Joe, watching from hopefully warm Cairns. I tell you what, it's a little cool here. We'd love to have this on every Friday night. It's on for the next 3, well, tonight and the next 2 anyway. So 3 Friday nights throughout July to keep you warm in the winter.
Brad Holland.
Brad Holland is warm, if not hot.
He's a bit more than warm. Brilliant start. How does Dylan respond? Tell you what, he's not far away. Also, again, needs to hang about. That's very, very good shooting to start us off. Tighter line. We'll be asking it to hang about. Just dropped the straight speed, unfortunately. Good track again, though. Dylan's just struggled to find his line a little bit. His pace has been okay. He's just been under a few times.
Particularly on this hand coming back towards the clubhouse. I mean, he does have one that sits about 6 or 7 inches away, so he's not going
Still narrow, you know, like...
You're a hard man, you are, right?
Still narrow, like... Dutch on the run. Just passing through, very good home.
Ray Pretty asking on Facebook if I've got my long johns on. There's a photo no one needs to see, but yes, I do. I've got 2 hoodies on. I've got my beanie at the ready. Not too bad if you're moving around. The bowlers will be finding it fine, but standing still is no good.
2 seconds for Dylan. Does Brad go the trickier hand and try and trail the jack? If he gets to the bowl, good. Some of the Traralgon boys in the rink next door trying to go for a run up the green to stay warm.
Yeah, don't blame them. Storm girls have started very well, although Liv Cartwright, just looking over, is in a bit of trouble on this head. She's leading 7-1 on the board. She's down at least a couple on the head. Mark Armstrong still has 1 bowl to come for Club Summer Extreme. So
I think she's just taken her closest out with that one.
May well have.
Last. Brad Holland, I don't think that's going to be wide enough on that hand.
He may be able to turn his own up and just gets the edge of. So.
And he does gesture to himself, chuck it out on that side.
He does have 2 seconds if he wants to have a little dip. Doesn't have the back covered, so it would be a little bit risky. Joe Whitehead just bragging a touch. It's 21 degrees in Cairns.
21 at 7:40 at night. Wouldn't that be nice?
There we go. What can Snapper do?
Controlled speed, I think. Just any movement of the jack or bolt. Geez, very close.
Very close.
Just doesn't want to back cut it.
Oh, he's probably hit it just a touch too hard. You see, he's kicked through far enough, but he'll still pick up a single.
Good shot. It was there for him. He had options. Jack or bowl.
Yeah, well played, Dylan Fisher.
Took the risk of back cutting the jack. If he had a back cut, he would have been in big trouble.
Change in length here. Now he's got control of the mat. He's got the jack about 1 yard in from the tee, and the mat's being placed about 1 metre off the top of the line. Yards and metres. Evening to you, Bull. Brian Mansbridge watching on Facebook. Nice opening pill from Dylan Fisher. Nice little whack. I'm going to say that's squarely aimed at JT. And hats off to you for that. We love giving JT a little bit of a whack around the ears. How's he going out there, old JT? A narrow victory in the pairs with Brad Orr there. A couple of shots down in the 4s now against Sebastopol Burrows. Brad Holland says anything you can do. Oh, Jared Mail, no doubt. Taylor says it's 8 degrees in Tassie, so It's nice and chilly. It's about what it is here. It says 5 degrees, feels like 1.7.
Feels like 1.7.
Yeah.
Generous. Generous. Dylan, another good shot, just sneaking in about a foot or two behind.
Yeah, Brian Mansbridge has doubled down on JT. Well played. Clubhouse leader for best comments on Facebook tonight.
Need a prize for that, I think.
Yeah. First prize.
You know what?
One dinner with JT. Second
You can
prize,
get first
2
prize, 15% off discount at Discovery Parks.
dinners. Well played. All you need is the code. What's the code, Kai?
Bowls Victoria 15, use it at checkout. Happy days.
I love it.
Dylan Fisher. This one's a little better, I think.
It's just got to hold the last little bit, gets a little bit of a help.
Falls out late. Close.
Yeah, confirmed as that's the shot bowl.
Dalen Mayo next door having a big run and bit of an awkward sigh with the Bendigo Gold Raiders.
Yes, he gave the apology, got the result. Not necessarily what he was going for, but it does happen. At this level, nobody cheers for a bit of a result. They'll just apologise and move on. Second prize is 2 dinners with JT Bull, so
And Bull, you won second prize, let's go!
you won't hear what third prize is. Anyway, back to action here. Brad Holland still has one to come. Looks like Dylan Fisher's holding one.
Yeah, I believe so. Don't think it'll be 2. The Whittlesea Eagles have jumped out to a handy start in both the singles and the fours.
Mitchie Sidebottom playing singles.
Boo!
Not bad.
11-3. And the fours, they're leading 8-1. Needs to rip now, Brad Holland. Come on down. Oh, that's a fair shot.
Yeah,
Fall over.
Very good effort.
He'll probably still be down. That is very unlucky. And it is 1 to Dylan Fisher.
Interestingly enough, Kai, in all of our matches, the opening round, pairs and triples, they all went 1 apiece in each of our 4 matches today. So
Wow.
no bonus points for any team. Clean sweep. Singles, pairs, triples and fours get you the bonus points in any given round. That won't be occurring in round 1.
Sam and I did speak about earlier the benefit of going 2-0 in those first 2 legs. It's incredibly hard to come back from 2-0 down.
Yeah, takes all the pressure off, doesn't it?
It's also how quickly a game can change. You know, the Storm were holding 2-0 lead, 2 legs, and Mark Armstrong comes down and draws a front toucher and 1 apiece back to square.
How good was that for a bowl? Storm girls were holding match. Mark Armstrong said, not on my watch.
Brad Holland comes down and nearly draws a back touch-up. Brilliant. Dylan just pulling at the line once again. He'll be pretty disappointed with that. Dutchy brilliance.
How good's that?
How good.
Dylan Fisher again, finishing on the narrow side.
I know where he's going to try and get the jack with his last one.
Yes, correct. It's all part of the plan. Brad Holland looking to pile the pressure on. Sticks with the forehand draw. Evening to you, Madam President Pat Schramm. Looking forward to seeing you here tomorrow. If anybody can get down this way, we're at Club Barham all day tomorrow. Of course, we'll have the coverage on BVTV. Coming down to see some of these players in person. Beautiful facility. It's hosting us here at Club Barham.
Pressure right on now. Dylan Fisher, 3 down.
It's just got to hold.
Gets third.
Confirmed as 2. You've got very good eyes, Kai.
2 shots. 2 shots.
Does he try and sit this ball through, Kai, or just add another one?
What's he done?
He's gone through the gap. With no change, Dutchy will pick up a couple more.
Just a little update on our scoreboard. It's actually 9-7.
Just a gremlin in the system. Evening to you, Troy Stafford. Hope you're enjoying the new digs. Nice to have you watching on Facebook here at VBL5. Of course, brought to you by Discovery Parks. Members of Bowls Victoria eligible for an exclusive discount. Head online to discoveryholidayparks.com.au to claim 15% off at the checkout. Punch in the promo code BowlsVictoria15.
Might take a little holiday.
Why wouldn't you? Dylan Fisher and back, of course, representing Traralgon Lyrebirds, supported by the club itself, Traralgon Bowls Club and Musto Electrical. His opponent in the singles, if you're just tuning in, is Brad Holland, and then they call Dutchy. He's represented the Bendigo Gold Raiders, and they're backed by Simply Tasty, Bendigo District RSL, and Moama Bowling Club. Whittlesea Eagles boys are proper up over there.
You'd almost think there was a rhino in this building.
Yes.
Mark Rowan has been unbelievable.
He's as big as a rhino, that's for sure.
Very tall, yes.
He is.
His good friend Mitch Sidebottom humming along nicely, 12-3 in the singles. In the fours, the Whittlesea Eagles, 9-1.
Club Barham Suns have just got their nose in front in the singles. It's Jacob Nelson leading 9-8 up against Robbie Baker for Sebastopol Boroughs. Sebastopol returning serve in the fours, leading 8-6 after 4 ends. In the match between the Victorian Storm, our women's team, up against Club Sunbury Extreme. Liv Cartwright in the singles was leading 7-1 over Mark Armstrong. Mark Armstrong's peeled off 7 in a row to now lead 8-7. And the fours is locked at 6 shots apiece between the Victorian Storm and Club Sunbury Extreme. Back to action here on our streamed rink. Brad Holland, touch shy with that one. Still holding.
Dylan.
May be able to get a bit of help, and that promotes one of Brad Holland's bowl. One the way of Brad Holland so far. Players with 1 bowl to count. Now fours on the rink next door. Bendigo Gold Raiders leading 7-4 after 5 ends. Evening to you, Michael Yakub. Thanks for joining us here on BVTV. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, we always love a bit of interaction. An absolute privilege to bring you the coverage. VBL number 5 from Club Barron.
Dutch will be looking to add a second here. Plenty of space for him. As we know, he's had 4 within the mat a few times today. He's not far away again. Brad Holland. Stop. Needs to stop.
Don't know.
Very close. Could be 2, could be 1. Let's see Dylan's response. It's out on a much nicer line. Can promote his own if tight. Oh, it just falls the wrong way.
One more the way of the Dutch. First to double figures, Brad Holland, 10-7.
Well, markers walked off and they're going to put a tape on this one. Backs his judgment.
We want to be right now, or the players are going to start to
I think he's right.
question.
I think he's right. He's well right.
Well right.
Well right. He wasn't well wrong.
You're well right.
What does that even mean?
Well, don't know.
Touched, play on.
Umpire.
There it is at the bottom of your screen, Discovery Parks. Enjoy that 15% discount.
Happy days. If you're looking to take the family on holiday, or go for one with some mates playing a bowls tournament, where there's a Discovery Park near you, why not take advantage of that very generous offer from Discovery Parks. Presenting partner of VBL5.
I can't believe how many players are wearing shorts at the minute, Tone.
I think
It's freezing.
it is cold, but when you're out there moving, probably not going to feel it like you or I are.
Good point, good point.
I mean this in the nicest way, but Dylan Fisher has finished on the wider side of that rink for the first time in a long time.
Didn't cross the head.
Heading this way. He did just have a quick little break then. I wonder if he's just reset himself and got to the stage where he'll be able to find the line on this particular rink heading back this way.
He's finally found the line, and
He's forced to change hands.
I think
from
he's
where
forced, yeah.
Brad Holland's put them. He's a heck of a player, though. As I said, In the early days, you thought Dutchie might just get there, but I think Snapper will come back and get this one an absolute thriller.
No one's sort of taken that jump yet, have they? It's close for the jack here. Dylan Fisher.
Dylan Fisher.
Playing that shot and Dutchie's going to stay on the forehand here, try and promote.
Evening to you, Tanya West. Yeah, big announcement during the week. BPL. It's Bowls Australia's Bowls Premier League. Now coming to Ocean Grove.
Brad Holland. He wouldn't draw it underneath, would he?
Not quite. It's a good effort though.
Oh, he's close. Good effort.
Does make it hard for Dylan Fisher. Asking, is there any change? Glenn replying no.
It's quite a line. This one's definitely not going to hold on. Doesn't want any damage. Yeah, not at that speed.
No, no change. Brad Holland always surveys the head, works out every possible option before he heads to the mat, takes his shot.
Good players certainly do. There might be a shot that looks like the right shot. You have to assess the risk.
True. Former Coach of the Year winner from Bowls Victoria. Knows exactly what he's talking about, state representative. Been playing at the top level for a very long time. There's a good reason for that.
Forehand it is again for Brad Holland. Firmer speed. Don't think that one's going to get back going that quick.
What does Dylan Fisher do here, Kai? Does he just try and hang as wide as he can and try and get in there and sneak around for sure?
Yeah, I think so. I think with
Oh, he's actually going the other hand of what I thought he might. So.
I think the right speed to get through that gap, you almost count.
He doesn't want to find one of those white pills though. Oh,
He's played that pretty good.
good effort. Not going to change it. I'm going to say this is 2, judging by what Glenn said earlier, and marker. Two it is. Back to just a shot, the difference.
Neck and neck.
1 metre further, please.
Liv Cartwright and Mark Armstrong having a great battle. A few ranks over in their singles match. Liv Cartwright hit the front again. Mark Armstrong's just picked up a couple to regain the lead. He now leads 11-9 over Liv Cartwright. That's in the singles. Club Sunbury Extreme leading 10-6 in the fours after 6 ends.
Two good starts. Both players, their first bowl's nearly been their best, fairly consistently.
Good call from you, Guy Shannon. Well played. Stuart Humphrey's watching, saying go the Lyrebirds. Tipster to the Stars. Mickey West is watching. Nice to have you both tuning in here on BVTV. Of course, all our coverage supported by the very generous Moama Bowling Club and the Dandenong Bowls Club. Both long-term supporters of Bowls and Bowls Victoria. Thank them very much.
Mickey West. Surprised he's not here, to be honest. Mickey West, he loves a trip up to the bowls.
He does. Yeah, ripper. Speaking of rippers, Brad Holland.
Thanks for coming.
Ooh, it's just fallen out, but his favourite's still shot. Well, it was shot. Not sure it is anymore.
As we speak, Liv Cartwright's got 2 on the jack. I don't think Mark's got a bowl to come.
I haven't seen the scorecard, Kai, but I'm thinking that Liv's winning going that way and Mark's winning going back to the clubhouse.
It's fairly common, isn't it? One player likes one direction.
A lot of players like One Direction. A very popular band. You're welcome.
I'm not even going to respond.
Snapper going here. If this can hold past the front bowl. Yes, well played. Shoots through the bowler, Brad Holland. Could have been worth a couple. Certainly one.
Guess who drove without looking?
I didn't see
You
it.
saw, you looked. I know you did. It was Jordan Yates again.
Certainly was.
That nearly broke the bank.
He spanks him down there.
What's happened there? He was driving and they won the end. What was he trying to do?
Probably trying to remove a shot to bring more in.
Nah, he wouldn't do that. He doesn't drive like that all the time, does he?
Play on.
Brad Holland. Little touch of the jack. Brad Holland.
Oh, well,
He falls
might
back
have
in.
cut out the second if it was there indeed. Certainly it'll be one the way of Dylan Fisher, and we are all tied up at 10 shots apiece. And to be fair, if I could drive like Jordan Yates, I'd be driving quite often as well.
Yeah, fair enough. In
That's the thing.
that
Stakes
singles
English
match,
champion. Yes.
singles match we were talking about, Tone, Olivia Cartwright won 7 ends in a row. So that's going both ways.
No, they were killing one way.
Ah, were they? That's going both ways.
That was at the start.
And then Mark Armstrong won 3 in a row.
Yeah, what about the last few ends though?
The last few ends, I think you're right, unfortunately.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to qualify because I did say
But-
earlier she was up 7-1 and then lost 7 in a row to be down 8-7. But since that time, I think there's been a fair old pattern of you have this way, I'll have that way.
Dylan's finished not cutting the jack. He's finished wide.
Yeah, he's been dialed in the last few ends.
He's starting to get there.
Player of his talent and ability. Oh, that's completely yours and my fault, that one.
Yeah, well done, Tony. Holland does enough. That's a very, very good shot. Dylan wasting no time at all. This is a much better line, I think. Needs to run.
Just hurry the last little bit if it's going to get there. Brad Holland still with the advantage.
Who's your tip for this sectional weekend, Tone?
As in to get through in either section?
Yep.
Well, there's two sections at play here, of course. Section 1 is Club Barham, Sebastopol, Clayton and Whittlesea. My picks will be Whittlesea and Club Barham. And in Section 2, there's Vic Storm, Club Sunbury, Bendigo Gold Raiders and Traralgon Lyrebirds. And my picks are the Vic Storm and Traralgon Lyrebirds. What about you?
Pretty fair call. I think I'm going to have to go with the same two in Section 1. The Club Barham Suns and the Whittlesea Eagles. Whittlesea have just put the foot down in this second half of this first matchup. And for Section 2, I'm going to go both of these two teams here on the stream at the minute, the Gold Raiders and the Lyrebirds.
Boo. How can you not go for the girls? But yeah, no, fair enough. I think you've got two pretty good teams there as well. All will be revealed as of about 6 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, evening.
Very exciting. Brad Holland needs to hold around the front.
One's not going to change it. He'll still pick up one for his trouble. Edges back ahead, 11-10. Feel free to put in the chat who your tips are to make it through. Of course, the top two in each section go through. Next weekend, we have Pool B matches, 8 brand new teams. And the top two in the two sections there will also go through to the finals weekend. Jacob Nelson's just kicked away on Robbie Baker over in the singles match of Club Barham Suns up against Sebastopol Barras. Now leads 14-8. The Barras still leading in the fours, 10-7 after 6. Richie Sidebottom still leading in the singles. That's Whittlesea up against Clayton Cobras, 16-6. And Whittlesea leading 10-2 in the fours after 7. Club Sunbury Extreme, so Mark Armstrong leading Liv Cartwright by 3, 14-11. And Extreme up by 4 in the fours after 6 ends there. All of our matches live scored. You're able to follow along on Bowls Link. Happy to give shout outs and updates of the scores here. Jolene, fair call. I don't know what Diamonds McElwain's done, but he's upset somebody, whoever chooses the matches that get streamed. He was a regular fixture. But Diamonds has gone missing. He's on the secondary stream ring, if that counts. Oh, well played. Dutchy Holland. First one was a touch heavy. It's not heavy. You can headbutt the jack back to it.
That's it. I think next time he's on the mat, we might have to pan back to Diamonds, get him a bit of stream time.
Yep.
We might get ill. There he is in the back corner next to Dill.
There he is. That's old Diamonds. There you go, Joe Bean. Well, Dylan Fisher finds his own bowling. Trundles it forward. Second shot. Let's see, Josh, if we can get that camera down a touch behind the head. There's one bowl of Brad Holland's. There we go, right there. That's fine, thank you. Get a second one in there. putting a bit of pressure here on Dylan Fisher. He's probably going to have to play the harder of the two hands, which is along the ditch side. Or he plays with a bit of weight up the middle, chooses the ladder. It's just going to duck away on him. No change there. Brad Holland holding a couple. Evening to you, Faye Winthrop, first to 21 here for VBL. Two-hour time limit, so relatively quick, but jacks are placed instead of rolled, so we do save a little bit of time there. So far we're about on track. Match started a little bit late, probably about 7:05. It was a bit of a guess, but even on a nice close singles match, a favour will still get there.
Big chance here for Dutchy to add a fourth. Oh no, he's probably only two, isn't he? To add a third. Apologise. Put the pressure right on. Is he there?
Hooks him real hard at the end. What does Dylan Fisher do? He's going to run again.
Tricky spot for Dylan. He's got 1 in 5.
He's going to do the same again. He will remove that back one, so no doubt about that anymore, but it's still going to be 2 in the way of Brad Holland, unless my eyes deceive me. If it is, we'll get him out to a 13-10 lead. Confirmed as 2 the way of Brad Holland. For the Bendigo Gold Raiders, of course, they're supported by Simply Tasty, Bendigo District RSL and Moama Bowling Club. Doing some fantastic things on socials, the Bendigo Gold Raiders. So far, leading both these legs in the singles and fours, 13-10 and 9-6. Won't count the Lyrebirds out though. Last year's champions. They certainly can play.
Dylan opting to switch hands there, Tone. Interesting move.
He hasn't played that hand too much coming back this way, has he?
No. Dutchy. Hang about. Very
well
good shot.
You almost wonder if Snapper doesn't win an end and try and really shorten it up just to see if he can throw Brad Holland off his game.
Yeah, every end he's won, he's sort of gone back to the same mat back. Jack sort of top of the line or a little bit more.
It's not a bad effort here though.
Yeah, fair correction.
That's how you do it. Couple down to 1 up, Dylan Fisher. Evening to you, Clarkey. Yeah, the new camera action. Present Live Productions doing some terrific work here at the VBL. It's not a bad response here from Brad Holland. It's not going to be rewarded with shot. He never really misses by much when he does miss. Quality player. Somebody's having a lot of fun over there. I'm not sure who it is. I think it's the Whittlesea Eagles supporters. Good on them. Snapper's just going to fall a touch short, no change with that one.
Chance for Dutchy here. Gets the jack down the line.
No real change. Dylan Fisher with a little bit of room.
Sort of been
2.5 feet.
big chances for both players, hasn't there? This is one of those big chances.
Well, it might work. It may not necessarily have been how it was designed. Could well have turned that ball in for second. We'll wait for confirmation. Just the one.
Dylan's moved the mat up by about a metre or so. We'll see.
He still wants the jack back a bit.
However far he's moved the mat each time is however far he's moved the jack. So he likes the length. It's just where he's putting the jack is.
Key is this first ball. Lovely speed.
Dutchy resting in a good home.
Lisa Phillips has just, well, it was actually Jessica Cattell's bowl that fell out. Very stiff. Still in the count. Storm Girls just got it back to level at 10 apiece. They're holding a couple, but the jack's been framed. Back to action here, Brad Holland. It's a little feather on the jack. So Dylan Fisher still holding. Looking to come down on that same path and sit the Brad Holland ball.
Great pictures. Chance next door for Talamo to make 4. You can see there he's chasing on the right-hand side.
Holland with another good result here, gets the jack through the pack. Just go that back to that behind the head shot if you can, Josh. You'll see
Beautiful.
probably 2, certainly 1, probably 2. An option to push it through the gap, and it's done so. Well played, Dylan Fisher wants to come down and have a look now.
change of length next door. The Gold Raiders score and take the lead in the fours. 10-9.
Dylan Fisher going quick. He's got contact on the balls he wants, but clears absolutely everything out.
Everything goes.
Except
Here it is, your Discovery Parks replay. Every single bowl goes.
except one.
One Brad Holland bowl. That's the one that's getting 15% off at Discovery Parks.
Your beauty.
Use the code BowlsVictoria15 at checkout. If he adds 2, does he get 30% off?
Oh, that would be nice. Well, I'll tell you what, he's got probably about 6 feet to add a second here. He's just confirming where all the bowls are. There's 3 of Dylan Fisher's bowls on the bank.
One of Brad's touches in the ditch.
Yeah. Mitch Sidebottom has moved along to 20-9 over Ryan Dixon in the singles match over on the far rink. We'll keep you updated with that one. Brad Holland, there's no real pressure here to get one within 6 feet for a player of his quality, and makes no mistake.
15-11 tone. They're starting to reach that point in the game.
Yeah,
If Dutchie gets any more multiples, it makes it pretty difficult.
So Gold Raiders with their nose in front in the fours, 10-9 after 9 of 12 ends.
It's very interesting in the Storm Extreme matchup too. They're one apiece, obviously, like they all were. The Extreme are winning the singles, and it's a draw in the fours.
Well, I think that scoreboard probably just needs to be updated. It was a draw, and Storm have just won the last end, so
Very interesting.
it just depends how many they picked up on that last end. But as you say, the singles is where margins can often occur. Teams have got to take that into consideration.
Both players just missing the mark slightly with their first.
This one's just going to sail through a touch. Still good enough to be the shot bowls so far. Ryan Dixon's picked up a few shots over on the far rink against Mitch Sidebottom, still hanging in there. Mitch Sidebottom for Whittlesea Eagles leading 20-12. Mitch is holding shot halfway through that end.
And so is Dylan Fisher.
He is now. He's discovered where to park it.
Dutchie's just pulled the line a little here. Not going to have enough to hold on. Speed is really good. Dylan again.
A bit quicker this time, Kai. It's not going to finish in a bad home by any stretch. But
Brad Holland, big chance. Any jack movement, he's got 2 catches.
Ryan Dixon has gone a drive over on the far rink. Missed. Mitch Sidebottom still holds shot. Mitch has 2 bowls to come. Ryan Dixon with just 1. Mitch Sidebottom is on 20 for those just tuning in. Brad Holland
Fair effort.
almost identical to his second bowl.
Played that good speed to try and get the jack back to his 2 catches.
Dylan Fisher just needs to take probably 5 feet off his last bowl.
It's how the game can change tone.
It's a reasonable effort on it. Contact on
That's
his own.
Good shooting.
It's kept going a bit more than he would have liked, but I'd say that's good enough for a couple.
It's funny how the game can change tone. If Dutchy gets that down the line, it's almost 18-11. Goes back the other way, it's now 15-13. And Snapper is right in this contest.
Over on the far rink, Kai, Ryan Dixon with what is potentially the last bowl of that match. It's Mitch side bottom for Whittlesea Eagles.
He's following it, isn't he?
He is following it intently. I'm not sure it's got the trip though. And Mitchie side bottom gets the victory, 21-12 for Whittlesea Eagles over Ryan Dixon from Clayton Cobras. So that's 2 legs the way of Whittlesea Eagles, and they lead 11-2 in the 4s after 8 ends.
And while we were speaking about the Clayton Cobras and Whittlesea Eagles, Dylan Fisher enters the chat. Bang.
First ball pressure.
And it's gone.
That's why you don't put them close when Dutchy's around.
Come on, man.
Other scores around the grounds, thanks to Discovery Holiday Parks. Club Barham Suns leading 16-9 in the singles. That's over Sebastopol Boroughs. Sebastopol leading the 4s though, 14-8 after 9. And Club Sunbury Extreme leading 16-13 in the singles. And the Victorian Storm returning serve leading 11-10 in the 4s after 9 ends. All those scores courtesy of Discovery Parks. Head to discoveryholidayparks.com.au to claim exclusive Bowls Victoria membership discount, 15% if you don't mind. Promo code Bowls Victoria 15. Brad Holland has just kicked the jack. I'm not sure, it's fallen back as well. Glenn says holding after the question from Dylan Fisher. Am I up or down?
Come on, mate. Yep.
Oh, fantastic track.
All for 3 feet. That's all it is. Dutchy just wants to avoid Dylan here. Oh, this could go bad. Don't know if that's in. I'd say Dylan's beats that.
Dylan's going to come down and have a look, as he quite rightly should.
What do you reckon, Tone? Jack or bowl? Full pelt? Dylan's probably got, I think, 3 seconds.
Yep, I think that's the shot.
Jack in the pit's good too.
Now, I've also got one eye on whether or not we might get a bit of a penalty shootout. It's not going to happen in the Club Barham, Sebas, or Clayton Cobras, Whittlesea Eagles. But it could well happen in Club Sunbury v Vic Storm. It's currently a 5-shot margin the way of Vic Storm after the first 2 legs.
Olivia Cartwright has just scored another 2-tone.
Which will be 15-16. Mark Armstrong still with his nose in front. Dylan Fisher finds a gap that's not really there. Very stiff. And of course, the match we're looking at It was all square after the first 2 legs, and there's only about a couple of shots in it now. Three shots in it on the overall board, so if we're all square on both legs and shots, we find ourselves in some form of penalty shootout, which would be perfect for the World Cup. Fingers crossed.
That's the thing about this format, isn't it, Tone? It's exciting. If Brad Holland can beat that little wall of Dylan here, he'll be close. He's not going to go that way. He's going to go under. Oh, he's found a gap as well. Call it, Tone. Who is it? How many?
Brad Holland has one. I mean, Dylan Fisher.
Oh! Come on, man. Dylan just indicated he thinks it's 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
Between the back and the... That's... Ooh.
It is always hard to tell from the angle
That is
we
close.
have available to us. But Dylan Fisher, I would trust his eye.
He's right.
He's seen more bowls than I've had hot dinners. And if you've seen me, that's a lot of hot dinners.
Boy, oh boy, that is...
2 more the way of the snap. I couldn't have been more wrong. 15 apiece. Why did we bother playing?
Wasn't it
all that?
first to 15? Wasn't it first to 15? Is that what we're doing?
As if. Who'd fall for that? Yeah, I don't know why we played this first bit. Could have just played to 6.
Jordan Yates is
Beautiful.
very excited.
Well, as they should be. They're going to clinch that round 1 match up against Clayton. It'll be 3 legs to 1, barring anything crazy. They lead 14-2 after 9 ends in the 4s. 12-end match. Dylan Fisher with a very handy opening bowl. It's gotten warmer.
It's gotten warm here in
Not
Club Barra.
surprised. When Dylan and Brad are bowling bowls like this, they've heated up the atmosphere. Forget
Brilliant.
global warming.
Brilliant.
We've got Dutchy and Snapper warming. James Federico says a couple of Valley legends. How good? They certainly are.
Dutchy. How's he going? Needs to settle. Gonna get to a pretty handy home.
Now leaves him with some options. Storm Girls have picked up another couple of shots in the women's, in the 4s. That still update the scoreboard again, another one. So 14-10 after 10 of 12 ends. Snapper doesn't want to hit this front bowl. Pulls up a touch shy. Not for this weekend, Faye. Next weekend, generally, there's a few players that would ordinarily be here that aren't, just due to other commitments that are on at the moment in the world. A la Kelly McKeown and co.
Am I wrong, or is Cass playing for Moama next week?
Next weekend we'll have some.
Yep.
Yeah, just not here this
Not here this week.
yeah.
She the only other?
No, I reckon there's others. But I'm trying to think of who it is.
We'll get back to you. Hello, Gary. Thanks for joining us.
From Edinburgh in Scotland. Go and have a look at the castle. Go and see William Wallace. And listen to the gun salute. Snapper was not happy with that one as soon as he let it go. He wants to make sure this doesn't do any damage. Hayley O'Reilly's playing for Ocean Grove, says Lowy. And
I knew there was
there's-
another.
Yeah, and I reckon there's one more too, but I Don't have the team lists in front of me right now for next weekend. I'm sure you'll be able to dig them up. They're very fast. Fastest fingers in the West. Half an hour left in this match. Shouldn't prove to be too much of a battle. Jacob Nelson was leading Robbie Baker in the other singles match 19-9. And the Liv Cartwright, Mark Armstrong score is 17-16. No, I have Liv Cartwright, so both matches close.
No, I think the only two next week, Tone, are Cass and Hayley O'Reilly.
Oh, there you go.
For Moama and Ocean Grove, respectively.
Two more the way of D. Fisher here. And that, Kai, is 3 ends on the trot, 4 of the last 5. Starting to put the foot down, now leads 17-15. First to 21.
Just standing up on the lip there, as you can see, with the beautiful Club Barham signs. Brad Holland goes, pick your length, mate. I'll just go about my business.
Hey, it's no problem.
Long, short, happy days.
Is Liv Cartwright holding shot or is Mark Armstrong holding shot?
I think
this
Liv
last bowl may
is
well
now
change it.
holding 2.
You reckon it's 2?
I reckon it's 2. What?
She's in front 17-16.
She scored again since our last update.
We've got Vic Open singles winner Liv Cartwright up against Vic Open singles runner-up Mark Armstrong, if you don't mind.
Boom.
Boom. Club Sunbury's very own.
Marky Armstrong is interested in his last, second last bowl here. Oh, and why wouldn't you
What
be?
a bowl.
He's just come down and drawn a front toucher.
He's a heartbreaker, isn't he? We saw him in the match earlier on in the pairs.
And he just does it with like no smile, no frown, no...
No, yeah, he is very, very mild-mannered. Very nice fellow. I spoke to him a little bit at the Vic Open. Nice guy.
Can't even be mad at such a nice guy, can you?
Certainly can't. Jesse Cattell and Brooke Edwards were holding match and came down with a beautiful draw shot.
Jack nearly out of bounds too. It's a very tricky shot.
What's going on here? Snapper going to get down to these two white bowls, which is just a touch high at that pace. Brad Holland holding a couple. Josh Barry saying on Facebook, maybe next year Bolsvik add a para team or have a paraplane in every team. Well, have we got the event for you, Josh Barry? The all-in 5s. That's where you want to put your money. Later in September this year, it's going to be a terrific event. Showcase just how inclusive a beautiful game is. And back to the VBL here, courtesy of Discovery Parks, our presenting partner. From the coast to the outback and everything in between. You can do it all at Discovery Parks.
You can even go to Discovery Parks and watch BVTV.
You could do that from the comfort of all the facilities at Discovery Holiday Parks. Head to their website, discoveryholidayparks.com.au. And just by being a member of Bowls Victoria, we'll give you 15% off. All you need to do, whack in the promo code Bowls Victoria 15, and instantly we'll save you a small fortune. Melissa Phillips with a nice bowl. So Storm had a 5-shot buffer after the first 2 legs, both going one leg apiece.
Dylan a bit
Come down to
firmer.
the wire.
He's not far away at all.
Yeah,
Can
that's-
get both out.
Gets one, sits around. Well played. We'll see if we can get this one on the replay.
Your Discovery
Of
Park
course, Josh
replay.
can. Hardly touched the second bowl. The first bowl of Brad Holland locks on a back bowl and sticks around, and Dylan Fisher uses that to his advantage, holds one. Brad Holland with one bowl to come, trailing 15-17. Last bowl, what can Brad Holland do?
Dutchy playing with speed, just going to get under the line a little.
The end goes the way of D. Fisher. One vote, one shot. You know what I mean. 18-15. Jacob Nelson over in the singles match for Club Barham Suns up against Sebastopol Burrows. He's got one on the jack and one bowl to come.
How's that Storm Extreme matchup? Olivia Cartwright, Mark Armstrong, 17 apiece. And the Storm hold a 14-10 lead in the fours.
Oh, to be 17 again. And they were holding shots, but Josh Corliss has just killed the ends. Storm were holding at least two before Chopper. Josh Corliss was good enough to kill the end. Jacob Nelson certainly got one. He's going to put the tape down to see if he gets the 21st shot.
Diamond's playing a good shot next door.
Good start again here from Brad Holland. He's been uber consistent. Jacob Nelson does secure the victory in the singles against Robbie Baker. So that is Club Barham Suns winning 21-10 in the singles over Sebastopol Burrows. They were one apiece, so it's going to come down to margin. There's 11 shots that gets picked up in the singles. Kyle will do the math on the first two legs as well. And Sebastopol have a 7-shot buffer in the fours with 2 ends to play.
So at half-time of this contest, the Club Barham Suns had an 8-shot lead. No, sorry, 10-shot lead.
10-shot lead.
10-shot lead.
So they're now up by 21, less 7 is 14. So Sebastopol's going to have a huge last couple of ends if they're going to get the victory here. Otherwise, it's going to be 2 apiece and a shots differential that will get Club Barham Suns over the line. Brad Holland again, pretty good with his second bowl. Dylan Fisher just a touch narrow again. He's got an ominous 3 bowls behind the head though. Brad Holland's going to want to get something in among those 3.
Yeah, I think match those 3 behind and count, and he'll be very happy.
Liv Cartwright got shot over there against Mark Armstrong and 1 to come.
Well, there's a Mark Armstrong bowl locked in behind Liv's.
Right.
So could be either way. But regardless, it's going to be likely a single.
Dylan Fisher, if he can get the jack back here, this is virtually game over. I don't think it's going to hold. Well,
How the game changes, Tony. If he gets the jack back, it's game over. If he doesn't, Brad Holland has a chance to take the lead.
he's just got to beat that bowl. Sits on the left-hand wing of Dylan Fisher to get 4. Which will be a huge pickup and regain the lead. Dylan Fisher's peeled off 4 ends in a row, 5 of the last 6.
Yeah, both players have had their chances to make a number, haven't quite got there. And Dutchy, can he add the 4th?
Just a little bit chicken here.
Oh, that's
Oh, don't think it's gonna
just
have
out,
a
I think.
3. And guess what that means, Sky?
Oh, it's 18 all.
18 all. 17 all over in the Liv Cartwright v Mark Armstrong. 18 all here on our stream drink. Brad Holland up against Dylan Fisher. It is all happening here at VBL5 thanks to Discovery Parks. Beautiful facility here at Club Barham Sons. Looks like they're struggling to split who's got shot here between Mark Armstrong and Liv Cartwright. Umpire Neil Smiley, our ITO, is at the ready. Yes, umpire being called there. 17 shots apiece.
Just under 20 minutes left, Tone, as well. There may be a few that struggle to get there. 10 ends, 10 ends.
10 ends is fine.
Gonna be
That's
close.
10 completed. They're already on the 11. They're going to get the jack down. No problem.
Gonna be close.
No problem. Ye of little faith. Back to our stream drink here, courtesy of our friends, the Dandenong Club, Moama Bowling Club's 18 shots apiece. A couple of shots the way the Bendigo Gold Raiders in the 4s. What was the half-time score in this one, did you say?
In the Lyrebirds and
Gold Raiders.
Gold Raiders, it was...
Were we level? Yeah, we were.
Level.
Oh, so this is all happening. There's a 3-shot margin in the 4s, the way of Bendigo Gold Raiders. Final end.
The situation is it 1 to Brad Holland? I think so.
Well, I don't know. We've been wrong on these before, and that one that sort of sits 5 o'clock is a little closer than we think.
Yeah, tricky, but
So Mark Armstrong got the result of that measure. So he'll now lead 18-17. The board not updated by the marker. Lazy marker.
does put a front
Sam
toucher on
Rogers.
too, just quietly.
He does. I'm waiting to see what happens in the 4s on the rink next door, and of course they're posturing as much as they can as well. Looks like Todd Traralgon is the only one with the bowl left to play. To action here in our stream ring.
Brad Holland doesn't want to trail the jack.
Doesn't want to back cut the jack at all either.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, well played.
Potentially has 2. Dylan the chance again to trail the jack.
Big bowl for Todd Traralgon over on our secondary rink as well. As all shake hands, they know there's no more bowls to come. Todd Trewarn, we're not going to change too much with that. We'll wait for the outcome of that one.
Dylan playing his backhand. I thought he would have played the forehand.
He's got some white balls to sit on here.
Get the
If he
jack.
misses the jack. Oh, gets a bit too much of the edge. Yeah, I think Snapper
Does
might
give
be
the signal of one down.
We'll wait for confirmation. It was one the way of Brad Holland. Moves to 19-18. Again, another great bowl for Brad Holland. Liv Cartwright picks up an end. Oh no, sorry. She's grabbed the mat. She has put it down to measure, so we'll wait and see the result of that one. That's over in the singles match against Mark Armstrong. It does say 17 all on the board. I've got a feeling it's actually 18-17 the way of Mark Armstrong. (12-13), so Traralgon Lyrebirds picked up a 4 on that last end, Kai.
And they did. Big pickup.
There's a huge pickup because that then gives them the rink win. So the equation here for Dylan Fisher is win it, no problem. Traralgon gets through. Can lose 21-20, and we're heading to a penalty shootout.
Boy, oh boy. Wowee.
Dutchy having none of it though. Peppering the jack.
Big chance here. There's a jack high bowl that Dylan can sit on. I'm very disappointed with that one. Sailing into the ditch.
With a nice little collection of bowls and doesn't fatten the target. Well played. It's still probably 2.5 bowls wide. Dylan Fisher has a bit of a run with his third bowl and leaves his last bowl to draw. Just looking at what the jack's going to do. May well have had a no-score end on that second last end of Mark Armstrong versus Liv Cartwright. Sammy Rogers is operating that scoreboard and marking the match. He doesn't get too many things wrong, and he's got Liv as leading 18-17. It was a no-score end as I look on Bowls Link. So here we go, Dylan Fisher. Big speed, it's going to have to hook in. And just misses the lot, so no change. So Liv Cartwright leading 18-17 over Mark Armstrong. She's holding a couple. And the Vic Storm girls in the fours leading 14-11. It's on the scoreboard here after 11 ends. It does say 10 on the scoreboard in venue, but it's actually 11. So there you go, Storm Girls with a 3-shot buffer in the 4s. And Liv Cartwright is now probably holding match. Mark Armstrong still has 2 bowls to come, a lot of bowls left.
It's close, isn't it, for that third?
Certainly is. Players have just been given the 10-minute warning by our celebrity timekeeper.
Do you go the blocker here, Tone?
No, because I don't think Dylan can really... Oh, well... I was going to say I just don't want to go anywhere near it.
Has he tried to sit Dylan in the ditch, potentially?
No, I think he was just trying to get one in that back corner, but...
Yep.
I don't know whether Dylan's going to have a go again. He's shaping up that way, though. This is all or nothing for Dylan Fisher. It's narrower, but it's not going to change it.
If he had the inside of that.
And Brad Holland picks up a couple of shots. He picked up the last 3 ends on the trot to take this one, 21-18.
Liv Cartwright drawing with her last to potentially hold match. Head has changed.
What a victory. Brad Holland, Dylan Fisher, they had a terrific match, Kai. The whole game was close. Both players putting pressure on at various stages. Dylan Fisher won 4 ends in a row, leading into Brad Holland, who just turned on the gas in the end. Picked up the last 3 to take the victory, 21-18. We're going to see if we can get some side-on shots, Josh, just of this. Well, take your pick as to which one. We'll go the singles just while we've got it. See if we can get Brad's camera. Oh, they're very bright headlights shining in from the side. There you go, there's the bright headlights. Here we go. We'll get some action here. So this is the women's 4s, the closest rink, and the women's, sorry, the women's 4s, the Vic Storm 4s up against Club Sunbury Extreme 4s on the closest rink. And the Vic Storm singles up against Club Sunbury over on the furthest rink. Liv Cartwright has just picked up another couple of shots to lead 20-17 in the singles. And this is the head of the 4s. That's Brad Janner's bowl, the black one that's closest. 2nd and 3rd shots currently with Vic Storm. Both skippers with their 2 bowls to come. Josh Corliss on the mat now. That's Josh Corliss. Sam Rogers marking the singles match in the background.
Great pictures there. There's the shot for Lisa. You have to beat the black. Happy days. She's been there, done that before.
They can actually go 1 down. It's not a problem. I mean, the scoreboard in venue showing 10 ends. It's actually 11 ends gone. So this is the final end.
Oh, and they've got their 3 up on the board.
Anything we can get from Brad's camera on the head would be great. Perfect, thank you. Even if you can zoom out a touch, if you can hear me, Brad, just to give us a bit more of the overall head. This is Lisa Phillips with her first bowl of the last end. Storm leading 14-11. So no change there. As we say, 1 down is not really too much of a drama. Big Storm had a 5-shot buffer after the pairs and triples. So big bowl here for Josh Corliss.
Liv Cartwright holding 1. That will be match if nothing changes over there.
Josh Corliss going a drive, looking to really change this one up. Oh, misses the jack. Lisa Phillips. Don't know if she'll bowl the last one. There's probably no real need. She obviously doesn't see too much danger in having a go at it.
Both players in the singles have 2 bowls left. Liv Cartwright chasing her 3rd.
She's
there.
holding, and this one
That's a
makes
very
it
good
better.
shot.
Lisa Phillips,
Oh, great effort.
no change there. So Club Sunbury will pick up a single, and that will be all done, 14-12. So Vic Storm have won 2 legs, and they're leading 20-17 in the singles. Liv Cartwright, Victorian Open Singles Champion of the World. Holding match. Mark Armstrong broke hearts earlier in the pairs when the Vic Storm girls were holding match there. Will he do it again?
Oh, what's happened there? There's still one to live. It's going to be interesting. There's 2 minutes left.
We need Sammy to just give us a little signal.
Be interesting here. There's about 90 seconds left. That both skips have both skips have 1 bowl left. Sorry. Don't know who's holding.
It's got to be close. It's currently 20-17, Liv Cartwright in front.
Oh, it's definitely one to Mark Armstrong now. Got exactly 1 minute to play, Tone.
Yeah, plenty of time to get the mat down for one
Yeah.
more end.
Mark Armstrong very aware, grabbing the mat straight away.
Of course, in this, they don't roll the jack, just gets placed nice and quick. They'll have no trouble starting this next end. Mark Armstrong looks like he'll pick up 1 and goes to 20-18.
So we'll get 1 more end out of this singles match. Mark Armstrong needs 2 to draw.
So as it stands, Victorian Storm have a 7-shot buffer, plus the 2 shots of Liv Cartwright. So if Mark Armstrong picks up a 3, it'll still be a 6-shot buffer. So either way, Victorian Storm is going to take the opening round.
Fair start. When you're
Very
chasing
nice start.
a leg win in the VBL.
Time is officially up, so there won't be another end. Last match of the night. If you're just tuning in, this is VBL5 here at Club Barham. Actually streams a match from about 3 or 4 rinks over. We couldn't let this one go. It's Vic Open Singles Champion Liv Cartwright up against Vic Open Singles runner-up Mark Armstrong. The men's and women in the women's and men's disciplines respectively. Mark Armstrong just going through a touch. To the way Mark Armstrong currently sits. Number 3 for Liv Cartwright. She can afford to lose 1. Can't afford to go 3 down. 2 down for a draw is okay as well. Just finds a gap. Mark Armstrong content to bowl the last one. Looks like a pretty good effort here. Get in there for at least 2. Don't know if this is 2 or 3. A real hush over the venue now as Liv Cartwright. The final bowl of this match. Time limit has expired. It's been an absolute ripper. Seesaw affair. I don't know if she loves it. Nope. Not going to do it. See for sure whether it's 2 or 3. Players shake hands. They're still not sure whether this is 2 or 3. We'll find out other results today. Whittlesea Eagles have accounted for Clayton Cobras. Club Barham Suns have beaten Sebastopol Boroughs. They're the 2 undefeated sides for Section 1. Bendigo Gold Raiders. We'll find out this score. 2 or 3. 2. So a draw. So a draw in that final one. So Vic Storm will get through with 2 wins and a draw for the round 1 match in the 4 legs. They lost 1 leg. Club Sunbury Extreme not quite getting there on this occasion. Oh boy, some ripper matches. Kai is just joining me back in commentary. We've seen some absolute belters, Kai.
How good has it been?
Flipping over to 3 or 4 rinks over to give you the final couple of minutes of that match. Congrats to the Vic Storm getting over Club Sunbury Extreme. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you, Kai, for all your commentary expertise. You're an absolute star.
No worries, Tone. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much to Glenn, who marked our match, and of course all our umpires and Present Live Productions, who do a terrific job for BVTV, and of course our presenting partner, Discovery Holiday Parks. Head to discoveryholidayparks.com.au. Get your 15% discount for being a BV member. All the BVTV brought to you courtesy of Moama Bowling Club and the Dandenong Club. That's it for round 1 of VBL5. We'll be back tomorrow morning for round 2 action here from Club Barham.
And extend.
Morning, Bruce.
Namaste, Sharon.
There's definitely something missing.
Need a hand?
Thanks, Bruce.
Sorry, reflex.
Oh, what are you doing, Bruce?
I'm pouring the wine. You know it's been a good day when you don't want it to end. Constellation of sausages, right there.
discoveryparks.com.au. Do it all.